everybody. Hello. Thank you so much for watching this video. My name is Lavondelyn Watson-Sankitz. You already know that. Fire coach, and I am excited to be here with you today. I am doing something that I typically do, so that you don't have to hear from me about my 12-week business school, because I could tell you all the things, right? I could tell you all the amazing things that this school has to offer you, but I think it's better that you hear directly from those who have come through FBS3. And so if you are thinking about it, if you are praying about it, if you have been sitting on the fence and deliberating about it as to whether or not you want to be a part of FBS3, whether or not this faith-based business school is for you, then hopefully this interview I do today is going to help you to make that decision. Today we are blessed. We are blessed because we are having a conversation with Griffin, who is the HealHer creator, right? She has created an 8-week course specifically for women who need to heal in the area of relationships. She helps women to date differently. And when I tell you this young lady is a powerhouse, she is a powerhouse. I am so impressed by her. I am so impressed by her relationship with the Lord at her age. Listen, I needed to be her when I was at her age, okay? So I am excited that she now has this amazing course. She now has a beautiful platform that will reach women and help women to date differently. Now, you've been there, right? You made the bad decisions. I've been there. I made the bad decisions. Her course and her platform helps us to make better decisions. Amen. And I love that. I love that. So I'm excited to have you here with me, Tier. I'm so excited. Please tell the people, what it is that you do specifically and why you do it.
You wrapped it up so beautifully. So I am Tier Griffin, and I am your, I like it, HealHer creator, but I'm also your HealHer Relationship Coach. And I help women who are going through the motions of complicated relationship statuses. I want to help her to ditch dead in dating. I got to slow that down when I say that part so it doesn't get like jumbled all up. So I help her to ditch dead in dating through healing first. We always start the relationship backwards, so we can do dating differently by healing first is what I come to help her do. So that is me.
I love that. I love that so much because we need it. We need it, right? We need it. And yes. I say we, but specifically those who are in that age bracket, who are super young, just getting out into the workforce, just getting out into the real world and struggling in this area of dating. I've heard so many people say, how the dating pool is horrible and how they can't find the right relationships and how they're sick of dysfunctional relationships and toxicity and all the things, right? And you help with that. And I think that is a blessing. So tell us, Tier, because really this whole interview is to talk about FBS3. I was so amazed by you in FBS3 and so happy that you joined us. I really had an opportunity to get a bird's eye view of what God is doing in your heart and in your mind and what God is doing through your work. And so it's been a blessing and an honor for me. But tell us why you decided to go with FBS3, why you chose FBS3 over any other coaching program.
So first and foremost, right? My mom worked with you first, and she used to always talk about Coach Lavondelyn, call Lavondelyn, see what Lavondelyn can do. And I had a draft written to you specifically to ask you to help me with my business. But then I was like, she is on another level. I can't just come through the door like that. And it was a little intimidating at first. So you offered something here in Charleston, South Carolina, and my mom invited me as her +1. And as I sat in the room, I had prayed for a coach. I had prayed for a mentor. Like I had been consistently asking God to send me a mentor. I had been consistently asking God to send me somebody that can help me birth this business, to birth this baby that I was holding. So as I'm in the room, I was like, she's it. I don't know how much of this is going to cost again, because I had worked with, I had talked to a mentor before, someone that helps you like create programs. I had spent thousands of dollars before, and she was like 50 grand. I was like, I haven't made 50 grand yet in my business, or like just reaching out to people, and they had like a la carte offers, and it was just like, but I need like the full package, or just people just like not agreeing with my spirit. And I sat in that room, and even before then, I think I talked to you about something that was going on in my personal life, and the way that you coached me through that, and you just confirmed things that God had already been saying to me. And I was like, well, doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. She is it. I don't know what's going to happen. And even as we were in there, I heard the stories like Coach Levonalyn is going to make you, she's going to make you cry, and they fought against the system. And I was just like, for what? Like, we know what we're signing up for. And I jumped in feet first, and it was you. It'll be you forever. Literally.
I love you. I remember she came to Business by Faith, and I just remember having a conversation with you after that live event, and knowing in my heart that God had strategically put us together for such a time as this. Right. I remember thinking, she's ready. She's ready. And usually when God sends me someone, he is ready for them to step out. And he was definitely ready for you. I'm telling you, I'm so excited.
And he provided the seed. Like you told me how much it was. I was like, I got that. Miraculously, like something had came through with like my business credit. And I was like, we're going to do it. We're going to do it.
I'm so glad that you said yes. So my next question for you, and I know this is what a lot of people like to hear. They like to, really make a comparison, because at the end of the day, the program is about results. And so what I want to know is, what was your business like prior to FBS3? And what is it like now after you've done this 12-week coaching program?
There was no business before FBS3. Like I was, they say a business is where you're making money. I made money here and there by selling products, but my business was so stuck. And the picture that I'm getting right now is like a baby getting stuck in the fallopian tubes. It's a utopic pregnancy. Like it wasn't coming full down. It wasn't maturing in my womb. It was just there, and it just wasn't it was going nowhere fast. Again, I had been reaching out to people, and they would tell me, do this one thing, but they didn't give me the steps to lead up to B. You're already on like D, and I'm still at like A. Like, what do I do? And I didn't have that. So the business kind of just fell to the wayside. It became a hobby. It became something that I worked on only when I got excited, or when I got like this burst of, I want to do this. And then it dwindled. And then after FBS3, and I've only been out a couple of days now, but I have seen how I see now what she can be. I see now where she can go. The difference is I actually have a plan now. It's no longer haphazard, wake up and go. It's now intentional. It's now get it in my calendar, 2023. I haven't written it down physically, but it's right here because we just met like the other day, but I actually can see it. I couldn't see her before, and she kept dying. I kept miscarrying my business baby. She kept dying every time. And you know how you'll tell people, oh, I'm expecting, or I'm going to do this event, and it never comes to fruition. So it never looked like I was working with anything, but I knew in my heart what I was carrying. I didn't have the midwife to bring her forth.
I love that. I love that analogy, because I always say, we're birthing businesses, because that's exactly what it is. And like I say, God usually sends me right at the time that he's ready for you guys to step out in faith and do amazing things. And that is one of the things that I love the most about this program. It's step by step, literally step by step. And so we don't leave any stone unturned. If you have been a part of programs that give you just the fluffy stuff, right? Or just gives you the overview, like we literally will, I'll take your hand and walk with you step by step through the branding, through the marketing, through the community formation, through the product creation, like all of the things that you need to get from point A to point B. And I watched Tier's like program come to life. I watched her target market come to life. It has really been a joy to just see. It was like, you know, a light came on and
It
all of a
did.
sudden you got excited and you could see the full picture. And I love that. So I really want to know, like, share with us what the experience itself was like. What was the experience of being in FBS3, showing up on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock every week for 12 weeks and learning and growing and sharing? We had some tearful moments. We had some Holy Ghost moments.
Yeah.
Share with everybody what the experience is like being in this 12-week business school.
First of all, when you commit to 12 weeks, commit to 12 weeks. I showed up, I made up in my mind, I'm not missing one class. And I usually like, can't come this time, I'll make an excuse, but I was like, I'm not missing a class. It was a joy to skip into every single session with my pen and I had my papers printed out. I was ready to eat and to learn. There was never a moment where I was like, well, maybe this isn't, I don't have what I need. I had my booklet printed out. I was ready to take notes. So it was just a joy. And there was no, you was like, it's homework. Let me go get this homework done. I was excited. And I love that you said I was one of the hungries. I've always been like that, but I also knew what I wanted. I already knew. I came with my sleeves rolled up. I came with the right shoes on. I came with my hair tied up. I came to work. Yes. And that was just my mentality. If you're going to come in and don't come to play. Like really come and get your money's worth, because whatever, you know, coach is charging, it's worth way more than that. I never felt stuck. It was always an ease. It was always a grace. I didn't have those moments of hitting the wall or hitting my head. I was just ready for whatever. And I was taking down walls. I was taking numbers and taking names. So that was my experience. That may not be everybody else's experience, but that's how I came. I didn't have anything holding me back. I didn't have anything clouding I wasn't distracted. I knew what I was coming for every Thursday.
Yes, and I love that. You showed up hungry. I mean, sometimes early, stayed late. You know, it's like, okay, this is it, right? This is it.
Yeah.
You made a decision that this was going to be the year that you took your business to the next level and you took your income seriously. Tell us a little bit about what it's like to be in a coaching program that's faith-based.
So before I get there, I'll go back one more time. So even like how I showed up, I read this book called The Power of the Subconscious Mind. And I think it was in that book where they talked about, I'm going over to this island and the only way I'm getting off is on the enemy ships. So I burned down every other option that I had. I burned this is going to work or it's going to work. This is it or this is it. And that was my my mentality. But being that you were faith-based made all the difference for me, because I am a faith person and you spoke my language. You found a way to merge the two things that I love, which is God and the Word and business. Like you made Bible and business real for me. I didn't know that was possible. And another thing is, a lot of people said that you can't have a faith-based business. Like you can't just reach Christians. It just was, they made it seem like the faith aspect would limit me. And to see you do it, and to see you do it well, and to see how I can incorporate God into everything and not have this separation of church and state, or this separation of God and my business. I can do them both together. I can involve God and have supernatural success. I can do the thing that I love, which is pray for my business. Like you showed me like Aladdin and Jasmine, a whole new world. Like it was a whole new world for me. And I was like, wow, I've never seen it done. And it was executed gracefully for me. So if I was looking for anything I wanted, it was faith. And I got to build my business. So it was like the best of both worlds.
I love it. Not only can you do it, you should do it. You should do it because
it's
God can do more for you in your business than you could ever do for yourself. So that alignment that you're talking about is so key because that is where the increase comes from. That is where the abundance comes from. We could experience the world's success that has limitations, or we could experience God's success with absolutely no limitations at all. So we are walking in that kind of abundance. And I love that. Thank you.
And leaving the grind culture, like leaving the grind culture and the hustle for alignment and rest. That's what, and especially like what I'm doing as a woman that's helping women heal and healing your daddy issues to know God as Father. You get to do it. Like I know there's a song out that was like, "Will you catch me if I fall?" It's God that's standing there that says you may not fall, but you're not going to fail. It's Him saying, "I can laugh at the future because I'm not afraid of her because of who walks with me." Like I get to do this with my daddy and carry on the family business, the family name, and I can just rest in being his child instead of all the striving. You know, like I don't have to do any, I was working so hard with little to show for it, and faith just changed the game for me.
I love that. Listen to what she said. Don't miss that. I was working so hard with nothing to show for it. You might be in that space today. And sometimes it's not more work, it's more faith, it's more trust, it's surrender.
Ooh,
wow. Like that's a whole, listen, that's a whole other video. That's a whole other coaching. But I love it. So last two questions. Tier, tell us where you are now, because I know you are about to launch, right? You have a new course, you have a new baby that you are birthing. It is fully loaded. It is an awesome, I literally watched the Holy Spirit download this content into her spirit. It is going to be life-changing for those that come through her coaching practice. So tell us where you are now and what is next for you in the upcoming months.
So I believe I can fly. I don't know. I got a lot of songs in me right now. I believe in a way that I did not believe before. I believe in me, and to have Coach to tell me that you can do it, and I have that support. It literally means the world to me. So in this upcoming, for the rest of the year, I'm now starting to plan out my No More Trauma, or whatever Mary says. You gotta know music. So Mary J. Blige has a song out called No More Drama, but we're not really talking about drama. I want to deal with the trauma in our hearts. So that is going to be in October, and it's all for me to promote my course, which is the 8-week HealHer course, which is group coaching, where I walk you through 3 steps. Should I go into the 3 steps?
Yes, absolutely.
So the 3 steps is number 1, to recognize that your love life sucks. Like it sucks. Let's be honest. Like it's not really working out. Nothing's working. Multiple failed relationships. You have complicated relationship statuses. You have sneaky links. You have toxicity. You have one-night stands that turn into body with benefits. You have all of these things. So it sucks because you're not getting to the goal, which so many of us want, which is marriage and dating. And then after we recognize that it sucks, we're going to get to your respond. We're going to respond to your negative beliefs, because that's the thing. We date from our beliefs. And then I'm going to help you to resolve to ditch dead in dating. So that's going to be the course in 8 weeks, really getting through the layers. We're not touching the surface. I don't really like surface work. I want to get down to the heart, because your multiple failed relationships is just the fruits. It's just what's showing up on your tree. So we're going to dig up those roots that has come to this rotten love life, so you can get one that is fruitful and healthy. So that's coming up in January. And I'm like super, super, super excited. I don't know what else, but that's it.
I can see that excitement, and I am excited for you. I am excited for
Yes.
you. Again, she's got a live event coming up in just a few months. She has, a full launch coming up in January. Just really that motivation. She's got momentum that she's built. She's now super clear, not only about her next steps, but the change and the transformation that she wants to bring in, in the target market that comes through her practice. That's what it's about. It's about being clear about what your gifts and your skills are and what you bring to the table, and then creating something that will change the lives of those that God has called you to. We do that in FBS3.
Yes, we do.
We did that.
Yes, we do.
So happy and so proud of you. And so the last thing that I want to ask is, there are going to be some people on the other side of this video who have been looking at the website. They have already been on the website 10 times, right? They have already read all of the copy. They have watched every interview. They have been watching me posting. They have been praying. They have been deliberating. They are unsure. They're on the fence. And they are in the process right now of making a decision. What would you say to her? This woman who is looking at this program and not sure whether or not she should move forward, what would you say to her?
So I would say that indecision is a fruit of not being clear. I would say get off your knees and make the decision. Yeah. Stop praying about it. Stop holding yourself back. Just go head first. No parachute. Take the dive. You're not going to fall. You may fall, but you're not going to fail with Coach L. And that was a rhyme. But so as I was thinking about this question earlier, the last thing that I want to tell her, so after you're done praying, sign up. God will provide for the vision. If this is the time for you to connect with Coach L and you're watching this video, this is your sign to no longer wait anymore. Because if Coach L is your midwife, if you try not to birth this baby, it'll die in your womb, and that's unhealthy for you. It's unhealthy for the world. It's unhealthy for your legacy. It's unhealthy for everything that's attached to you. So let's birth this baby. If the baby's ready to come, it's going to come. Don't fight it. Don't hold it back. It's not premature. The time is now. The world is waiting. Sign up.
I love it. I love it. Listen, anybody who sits under your instruction is in for, listen. Listen, I love your power and your passion. I love your command of the word. Most importantly, I love your relationship with the Lord. I love your desire to please him and to walk out in faith and do the things that he has called you to do. I love that about you. And so I have been blessed. I have been blessed in coaching you. And like you said, this is forever. This is forever. That is one of the things too, that you need to know on the other side of the camera. I am not that coach where you come through my coaching program and then you're gone. I have clients that have been with me for a decade. I have clients that have been with me for 15 years because we have a relationship. I am that coach that will literally walk you from step to step, from glory to glory, like I always say, in the marketplace, because God is never done with us. He is never done with us. He is always doing something new. And I love that about him. And if you are in that season right now where you could feel God wanting to do something new, where you could feel God wanting to push you to your next, join FBS3. Just come on, because I promise you that he will do what he needs to do. I am that fire coach, but the fire comes from the word of God. I am that fire coach, but trust me, he is the leader and he will do what he needs to do in and through you in this 12-week period. The next session starts on September 8th. We meet every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is no joke. It is no joke, but I promise you at the end of this 12-week period, you will be clearer than you were before you started, and you will have a physical product or even a digital product that you can launch and step out into what God has called you to do. That is the end goal. The end goal is not just success, but supernatural success, a success that God creates. And I help you to do that. Tiara, I thank you so much.
Yes.
I thank you so much. I am so excited for you. And it is just awesome watching you, like just watching you literally find those wings and flying. I mean, just doing amazing things. And those who sit under your instruction are in for a blessing. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you more than you know. God bless you, ladies. Do you have any parting words?
Get up.
Get
Move
up.
it. Sign up. Don't wait. No, don't wait no more.
I love
Wait
it.
no longer.
Thank you
Yes.
so much. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. And I hope to see you. We are in the middle of enrollment right now, and we only have 10 spots available. And the next video that I do, I'm sure that number is going to drastically decrease because people are on the waiting list. So I look forward to working with you. I look forward to helping you to partner with God to do what it is that He has called you to do, to birth what is in your belly. I love you. Take good care and have a good day today. Take care. Bye.